Hi folks, TheFilipinaPea here. And a few weeks ago, I did a pool interview with a young woman named Lauren, who many of you immediately noticed had a different way of speaking and perhaps even a different mindset from the average Filipina. Well, guess what? You were right. Lauren and her sister, who you're about to meet, are both biracial, having a Filipino mother and a Western dad. One of the results of relationships between Filipinas and foreigners are the mixed offspring they produce. But how do these children fit into our culture? Are they teased and belittled or treated as rock stars? Do they have an advantage over the average local? Or will they forever be seen as foreign? Let's talk to some young ladies who grew up living under the influence of two very different cultures, who suddenly find themselves making a new life for themselves here in the Philippines. So, Lauren and Chantal, you're what we call halflings. Have you heard that term before, halflings?
I haven't heard that term
Okay.
specifically.
Yeah, because some Filipinos would call you guys halflings. I'm not talking about halflings meaning hobbits, but yeah, it can be anyone, like as long as they're half Filipina and a half black or half white, even Chinese Filipino, they are also called halflings. So Lauren, you've read some of the comments during our pool interview. Were you surprised that they know right away that you're from the United States?
I think it might be a little obvious with my accent. I saw a lot of comments about my accent.
Your mom is a Filipina, right?
Yes.
And your dad is an American.
Yes.
Okay, so your mom is originally from Cebu. Is that right?
She's originally from Manila.
Oh,
She's
from
a
Manila.
Tagalog.
Where did you grow up? Was it here in the Philippines or in the States?
In the States.
Okay.
Yeah, because as kids, we moved away from here when we were very young, and then the last time we were here was in 2018.
So, why are you in the Philippines now? Let's start with Lauren.
Okay, we're in the Philippines to really embrace our culture being a Filipino American. It was our choice to really take this time to move for college, especially I think college is like the perfect time because we're at the right age and we're finding out what career path we want to take. Our mom raised us, but she was very busy, so she didn't have very much time to teach us the language, so that is one of our biggest things here is like we're not fluent in the language.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, so meaning you guys are just speaking in English growing up in, you know, in your house.
In the States, yeah.
Are you thinking of learning Tagalog as well?
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys do that now?
Yeah.
Pointing with your lips?
When you're saying goodbye to someone, like umping.
Yeah,
And I always love the reaction, like people because they're like so shocked. I'm like, that is the most basic like, thing I could say.
And plus coming from Philam, like it's so cute when you guys say like umping and then trying to pronounce some of the Visayan words.
Chantel here, she picks up like the accent better than me and everything. So when she speaks, she also has like the accent, like the Visayan accent. And I'm just, like, I'm still so shy to like try.
Ladies, how did your parents meet?
Our parents met actually in the States. They're both nurses, so they were actually co-workers.
It's not like the typical like online dating or something.
Yeah.
No. Okay. No. So what's the age gap between your parents, your mom and dad?
It's about
13 years.
Are they back in the United States or where are they now?
So our mom, she's still working in the States. She's been a nurse there forever, so she works.
Okay.
She's still working. She hasn't retired yet, but then my father has retired here in the Philippines already.
Okay, so your dad is here and your mom's back in the U.S. still working. Okay. Chantal, tell us about your life so far here in the Philippines.
My life so far in the Philippines has been great. I actually was the one who chose to go to school here.
Okay.
For college. I'm getting a really good education and I'm meeting a lot of like really nice people. I've been able to do a lot of the stuff I love, like outdoorsy stuff, like going to the beach or going to new islands.
Which culture do you feel at home in? Is it the Philippines or the United States?
I think both, yeah. Because of her mom, like she really embraced the culture with food, cooking, and traditions and stuff like that. So I really do feel like a part, and like me and Chantal are completely from both worlds. besides the fact that we aren't fluent yet.
I really feel most at home with, honestly, Filipino culture. Obviously, America is my home to me as well. And American Western culture is a part of me. But honestly, what feels like home to me, I would say, is Filipino culture because it's very nurturing, it's very caring. And I've always felt, always felt the Filipino side of me is very strong. And the only thing that could hold me back is the language barrier.
Okay.
That's why it's so important for us to become, we're learning, we're here to learn. I know the culture, I just don't know the language, but of course, even living here now, you're learning everything.
Every day.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're Filipinas at heart.
Yes.
Okay. Would you say that your mom is a traditional woman?
I would say so, yes.
Okay.
She's very traditional Filipino girl. She's also the good girl. She always tells us, she never went out, she never partied. She put herself through college.
Did she teach you how to be a traditional Filipino, the traditional roles like house chores, like the tabo or something, like you have to remove your shoes in the house, that kind of thing?
Yeah, we grew up with all that stuff.
You have to master cooking rice.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you guys eat rice in the
Yes,
States?
we do. It's so funny.
Okay.
Even my classmates will ask me that. They'll be like, do you guys eat rice? And it's like, I'm so Filipino, you know? Of course I do.
Okay. Not 3 times a day, but
at least once a day.
At least once a day.
Our friends
At
in the
least
States
once a day.
love Philippine culture. When we take them out, when my mom cooks food, it's amazing to them.
So, ladies, do you get treated differently because you're a mixed race, right? You get different treatment here in the Philippines or same thing in the United States?
So in the States, I remember my classmates would always look at me and they'll be like, "Are you Asian?" Or they would ask I can't tell, but with your eyes, I can sense, because we do very much look both mixed with our different features. So I would be like, "Yes, I'm Filipino," and then they would be like, "Where is that?"
Where's that?
Yeah, I was
your classmates, they don't know where where
it
Philippines
would be
is?
when I was younger, so I'm like, "You're missing out."
Maybe
you
it's
really don't know.
really kids.
How do Filipinos treat you here in the Philippines?
I would say most of it is positive.
Right.
Of course, I think wherever you go, there's a few negative interactions, but I really can't think of much. Maybe they could talk behind your back because they think that you don't understand everything.
Do people walk up to you and strike a conversation, or are they afraid to talk to you because they're not sure of what you are? Are you a Filipina or are you foreigners?
I would say if I'm just going out and about on my own in the city, honestly, I just get left alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't get much random people talk to me.
I don't know. I get asked from maybe the vendor or something like that, or maybe even a pedicab driver. They just ask, "Oh, where are you from?"
Oh, okay. So they're intrigued because of how you look.
Yeah, I think people are interested in typical questions what are you mixed with?
Oh yeah, what are you mixed with? How about the guys, local guys? How do they treat you? Are they queuing up to court you?
Yeah, honestly, I would say I would feel like the people in our age, and of course we're in college, and the people we interact with and meet, and friends of friends. I would say that
they prefer this.
I don't know if they do.
Yeah.
I don't know if they prefer it, but for sure they, we get complimented and stuff like that. And then I would say from not random people, but let's just say I'm walking down the street. I'll hear an old man, call me guapa or something.
Speaking of local guys, how do Filipino guys hit on you that's different from Western guys back in the States? Are they more chivalrous?
Lauren has a lot of experience on this, so.
Oh, okay. I see. There's a long queue. Yeah, we're done. We're almost done.
I think one thing that really makes a difference is that they'll really just come up to you up front. I've gotten a love letter from my classmate before.
A love letter?
Yeah, in the beginning of the school year. It wasn't even a long time. And I'm just wow, they really want to let me know how they feel straight away.
They're not shy.
Yeah, most of them are not shy.
Okay, love letter. I thought chivalry's dead, but apparently not here in the Philippines.
Chivalry is not dead in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it.
That would be the difference. I would say American boys are more nonchalant and they're kind of in the culture of
Like, they'll be
not
mean
caring.
to you.
Yeah.
But here, I think they're all sweet and they want to, like, sugar you up and everything. Like
Oh, they want to butter you up.
Courtship is a thing here.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
thing here.
Mm-hmm.
How many love letters so far have you received?
I've just gotten 2.
2, okay. Was it sealed with a kiss? How about you, Chantal? Any experiences with local guys?
I'm in a relationship, so with a Filipino guy, so I've been treated like better than I have, I would say.
I hope he's listening.
Hi, baby. But honestly, in the States, I really never thought that a Filipino guy was my type. But it's also because where we grew up in the States, there wasn't a huge Filipino community. But now I would say like a Filipino boy is for sure my type.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, because some guys would say, okay, so if Filipino guys are that sweet and that caring, then why are, some Filipinos are marrying foreigners? Because obviously, people are people. Not all are bad.
I think people have different preferences. And
Yes,
they want
exactly.
different things
Yeah.
in life. So I feel like more power to those people.
Yeah, because generally, Filipino guys are very, very sweet. And they still do the courtship here. It's just that sometimes the reasons why there are many young single moms, because obviously they thought he's the one, and sometimes there are some guys here that are just gonna leave you if they, if you get pregnant. There are guys like that anywhere in the world, not just Filipinos. It's just that there's a lot of that happening here, but it doesn't mean to say that there are no good Filipino guys out there, because there are some, and my dad is the same thing. I mean, he writes love letters to my mom.
That's right.
The problem was my mom can't read.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom can't read. So, Lauren, would you say you're more attracted to local guys or Western guys?
I don't really have like a type. It's more like the personality, but living here, I have been attracted to some guys.
You're a little taller than the average Filipina, so are you having trouble finding guys as tall as you are?
Honestly, I really thought that me moving here, I was going to be single.
Oh,
for 4
okay.
years, because one of my things, it's like, you need to be taller than me.
Okay.
But actually, no.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tall boys. They're
is.
very guapo. They're very
Tall,
tall.
dark, and handsome. Okay.
No, but there's a lot of there's tall Filipino men out there. There is.
Surprisingly, I dated
sure.
someone who's like 6'1" and 6'1".
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I mean,
tall ones.
I'm not so hung up on the physical appearance, because it's what's inside the heart.
Exactly.
And what's inside the brain, especially what's inside the brain. And I'm not that tall. I'm only like 5'5", so I'm not that tall. So most of my boyfriends before like 5'6", 5'7", and I'm so happy with that. So what are the biggest differences between the Philippines and the United States?
So I'll let you know about my experience when I first came here and like the top things that were like my culture shock.
Yeah, be honest about it.
I guess I would say like the roads.
There's a lot of things in the street
Yeah.
as a driver here.
Yeah,
It's
So
like
much
different.
distracting, like you have to watch out for like bikers, motorcycles, walkers, animals,
yeah, dogs, cows.
buses.
Yeah.
Like everything is just all on the street.
Right. How about the roosters, like the noises? How is that? How is that?
Oh yeah, when I first moved here, I kept waking up. I could hear it, but now it's muted out, so it's fine.
So you developed this filter, like the
Yeah.
noise filter?
For sure.
The filter's there.
Yeah.
Like, I can sleep in.
Yeah.
But I understand about driving here. I always cuss. I don't swear a lot, but inside the car, and if I'm alone, it's just like freaking A. Like, seriously, dude, why aren't you using your blinkers?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
that's
like,
what I mean about like the roads.
some of the drivers, they drive without headlights and taillights and nothing. Like, it's dark. It's like,
Especially when they don't, like you said, signal.
does being in the Philippines make you appreciate America more?
Being in the Philippines does make me appreciate my home in the U.S., of course,
Yeah.
because it's like a different place like anything else.
It's like a
And-
different world than the
Yeah,
Philippines.
it's like a different world, and of course I grew up there. Some things I definitely miss. Like, things I miss about America is just like Chick-fil-A. Like,
Oh,
stupid.
Chick-fil-A.
Or like shopping at Walmart or like just like a Target, Starbucks.
Yeah. Just like random things.
Yeah.
Long drives on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
You know?
appreciate the scenery,
Yeah.
right? You can just put it in cruise control and just
Yeah.
drive. You can even eat burgers
Sure, yeah,
while
that.
driving.
That's just what I miss. Just the little things that I don't get here that are just there that make me really appreciate America more. And then it just makes me a little homesick because, you know, I think about how my life was here and then versus there. I do miss a good steak.
a
But
good
like
steak.
a good steak I could buy at the grocery store that's not frozen and that I could cook myself.
Right.
I would say, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
one thing
overall
I miss
products
too.
from the States I very much miss.
So, what are your plans in the future? Are you staying here or going back to the States after
What are
school?
you gonna do, Lauren?
Okay, I'll start.
Are you gonna marry a guy from here or just go
Oh,
back there?
I don't know. I have no idea. So for here, I'm working out what degree I want to do. And I do plan to move away for after I have my degree. I'm not even sure if I want to go back to the States, like maybe somewhere like a different country.
I'm a business major, so whatever ventures I get into, either I would love to even start something in college.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'll wait. Hopefully I don't wait until I graduate to start providing for myself. But like hopefully when I graduate, I'm probably going to be going back to my other home, which is in the US. But I for sure see myself moving back here, buying land,
Retiring here.
Retiring my mother here, like retiring here maybe even when I'm older. Just I'm always going to have a home here too.
Right. Well, ladies, I'm really glad that we had this chat. I really enjoyed this. And maybe we can do this again
Yeah.
next time.
I really enjoyed this chat.
Yeah, me too. Well, that was very interesting. And thank you so much for sharing your life with me and my viewers. And guys, thanks so much for tuning in. And I'll be back in just a few days with something unexpected. Till then, folks. Bye.
Bye guys.
All right, ladies, for the juicy stuff. How is it like growing up with a Filipino mom? Are you guys toilet paper users or tabo users?
We're in the
Both.
States, so I would say toilet paper, but we didn't have a tabo in our house.
Okay.
But we always had an empty cup.
Yeah. Like
And
a 7-Eleven
like-
big gulp cup.
Or just any cup or something by the sink, and she would say, like, if you really want to wash yourself, you should really use
soap water.
water.
Okay.
But we were
No bidet in the house?
That's not so common there.
Okay.
In the States. It's more common here, but I would say we're toilet paper users.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about tampons?
Oh, those are not a thing here, but you can get them here. If you go to like SNR or, I bought some at SNR actually. Yeah,
Okay.
They're definitely not like a normal pharmacy.
Not a
Not
thing.
very-
Anywhere, yeah.
My next question is, how is it different kissing a Filipino guy compared to American boys? Lauren,
Me?
is it like titillating?
I think they're so sweet when like for Filipino guys, like they really like take their time, and I feel like it's like actually like a moment.
Do they know what they're doing?
Yeah.
She's
Like-
thinking.
The only difference I would say is that in the States, it's more like I didn't kiss the person I kissed until I think like a month or two into
Okay.
knowing them. In the States, a boy would try to probably kiss you like on the first date or second date.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it different in techniques. Is it wet or dry or French kissing? Because I don't know a lot of Filipino guys that know how to do French kissing. Final thoughts, ladies?
I think our conversation was very fun today, and thank you so much for having me and my sister.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Just one last thing before you go. If you think about it, I'm kind of like your bartender, listening to your comments and questions, giving you advice when I can, and brewing up some intoxicating content for your enjoyment. The only thing I ask in return is a small tip in the form of a thumbs up on this video, subscribing to my channel, sharing this video with friends, and hitting the notification bell so you know when your next round has been poured. I promise, it'll only take 10 seconds to do, and your tip will make my day. You wouldn't want to shaft your bartender, would you? And for last call, why not enjoy some of my other videos too? See you real soon!